Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This video is regarding about paper analysis of CTET paper 1 2018. This paper held in December 2018. So let's start. From this paper we are solving CDP part, that is child development and pedagogy part. So our first question is, play has a significant role in development of young children for the following reasons except. Yes, look at the question. We have to see the option which is negative one. They gain mastery over their body. Second, it stimulates their senses. Third one, it is just a pleasant way to spend time. Fourth one, they acquire new skills and learn when to use them. Okay, out of these four options, look at the third one. It is just a pleasant way to spend time. Okay, they are not given any particular word there. Yes, according to child psychology and child development. Okay, the option number 1, 2 and fourth one are the correct. Yes, and the third one is the wrong. That's why our answer is option number third, because it is showing that play is just a pleasant way to spend time. But that is not the correct one, because after playing, child will get the knowledge about, gain mastery over all the mastery over her or his body, and also get the new skills. Okay. Then second one, which one of the following questions invites children to think critically? First of all, let me tell you what is critical thinking. When you think out of the box, that is the critical thinking. Not the means you will not get the answer like yes or no answers, but you have to get the answer out of the box. When you think like out of the box in a different way, by using different methods. Okay, that is the critical thinking. So let's see the options. First one, do you know the answer to this? Second, what is the right answer? Third, can you think of a similar situation? And fourth one is, what are the different ways in which we can solve this? When you ask such type of question, child will think critically. They will think out of the box. They will think other different methods, new ways of solving questions. So our answer will come option number 4. What are the different ways in which we can solve this? And remember options, if you see the remember options, they will get the answer in yes/no type of questions, yes/no type of answers. So let's solve third one. Which one of the following statements cannot be attributed to Piaget's theory? Attributed means from four options there will be a not one single option which is not a feature of Piaget's theory. First option, development occurs in qualitative stages. Yes, they have given this. Piaget's have given this because development occurs in a stages. We know that stages. Just watch my video on Piaget's theory. Second option, children construct and use knowledge about their world. Yes. Third one, learning takes place through constant practice. Yes. These features have not given by Piaget's theory. So our answer will be option number third. Yeah, of course. Fourth option is children act on their environment. Of course, it is correct. So our answer will be option number third. Fourth one, which one of the following is not a limitation of the pre-operational thought? Yes, we have to see the limitation. Okay. Option number 1, tendency to concentrate, development of symbolic thought, egocentrism, irreversibility. Okay, just watch video on Vygotsky's theory. This pre-operational stage has given by Vygotsky's theory. Okay, don't be confused with the theories. Okay, so in the pre-operational stage, child show tendency to concentrate, then egocentrism and irreversibility. Irreversibility means child knows about that something is flattened or something is flattened, it can come into its original shape. Okay, मतलब उनको irreversible रिएक्शन पता चलता है दिस स्टेज में, एंड दिस स्टेज शोज फ्रॉम 2 to 7 year old चिल्ड्रन. ओके, सो आंसर है सेकेंड, डेवलपमेंट ऑफ सिंबॉलिक थॉट. यहाँ पे उनको सिंबॉलिक थॉट्स नहीं आते हैं. ठीक है, नेक्स्ट फिफ्थ वन, विच वन ऑफ द फॉलोइंग स्टेटमेंट्स आर ट्रू अबाउट द रोल ऑफ हेरिडिटी एंड एनवायरमेंट? So let's see the options. First one, certain aspects of development are influenced more by heredity and others more by the environment. Second, a child's ability to learn and perform is completely decided by the genes. Third one, good care and nutritious diet can fight off any disorder of a child is born with. Environment plays a significant role only in child's language development. Okay, let's see one by one. First one, certain aspects of development are influenced. Yes, they are influencer on the child development. Okay, heredity and environment. Of course, we have seen this in theories. Okay, a child's ability to learn and perform is completely decided by the genes. No, it is not correct. Good care and nutritious diet can fight off any disorder a child is born with. Yes, लेकिन ये पूरी तरह से डेवलप नहीं हो सकता बच्चा. ठीक है, so heredity and environment is already should be there. According to that, child will develop. Then environment plays a significant role only in the child's language development. ऐसा नहीं है, सिर्फ language ही नहीं develop होगी, other characters will be also develop. So हमारा answer है first one. Certain aspects of development are influenced more by heredity and others more by the environment. यहाँ पे certain aspects क्या है? Aspects क्या आएंगे? Personality आता है, development आता है, ठीक है, moral development आता है, cultural development आता है. So this is the fifth one. Next one, which one of the following options best describe progressive education? Progressive education क्या describe करता है? So first है learning by doing, project method, cooperative learning. Second है thematic units, regular unit tests, ranking, personalized learning, ability grouping, labeling students. एंड फोर्थ वन है प्रोजेक्ट मेथड, एबिलिटी ग्रुपिंग एंड रैंकिंग. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल जो ये रैंकिंग आप देख रहे हैं यहाँ पे प्रोग्रेसिव एजुकेशन नहीं होगा. समझो कि बच्चे को कम मार्क्स आ रहे हैं तो बच्चा मतलब डीमोटिवेट होगा. सो रैंकिंग विल बी नॉट देयर इन प्रोग्रेसिव एजुकेशन. एंड इफ यू सी द फर्स्ट ऑप्शन लर्निंग बाय डूइंग, प्रोजेक्ट मेथड एंड कोऑपरेटिव लर्निंग, यहाँ पे प्रोजेक्ट करने से बच्चे को कुछ अलग सीखना मिलेगा. लर्निंग बाय डूइंग वो खुद से सीखना सीख जाएगा, लाइक खुद से करना सीख जाएगा. ओके, दैट विल बी द प्रोग्रेसिव एजुकेशन. एंड कोऑपरेटिव लर्निंग मतलब ग्रुप बना के हम कुछ काम करते हैं ना, मतलब प्रोजेक्ट्स है जो भी है. सो दिस विल बी आंसर फॉर प्रोग्रेसिव एजुकेशन. ठीक है. Which one of the following statements about progressive education explains? Same question है progressive education पे. Education is, which explains education is life itself. Look at the options. School education should continue as long as possible. Schools are not required. Children can learn from their life experiences. Third one, education in schools should reflect the social and natural world. Life is the true educator. Okay, before solving this question, let me tell you, according to John Dewey, education is not preparation for life, education is life itself. Okay, ये line यहाँ से ली गई है, education is life itself. You can copy this, it will be helpful whenever you solve the other questions. ठीक है. So यहाँ पे क्या आंसर आएगा? आंसर है थर्ड वन. एजुकेशन इन स्कूल शुड रिफ्लेक्ट सोशल एंड नेचुरल वर्ल्ड. व्हाई? बिकॉज एजुकेशन ही लाइफ है. ठीक है, एजुकेशन इज लाइफ इटसेल्फ. सो लाइफ मतलब क्या? सोशल एंड नेचुरल वर्ल्ड आएगा ऑब्वियसली. Which one of the following can be considered as contribution of Kohlberg's theory? ठीक है, Kohlberg's theory में कौन सा ऑप्शन आपको फिट लगता है? So his theory has supported an association between cognitive maturity and moral maturity. Second, the theory has elaborate testing procedures. Third, it establishes a clear relationship between moral reasoning and action. Fourth, his belief is that children are moral philosophers. फोर्थ वन ऑप्शन नहीं आएगा. दे आर नॉट मॉरल फिलोसोफर, दे आर लर्निंग मॉरल्स स्टेज बाय स्टेज. ठीक है. सो फर्स्ट ऑप्शन है हिज थ्योरी हैज सपोर्टेड एन एसोसिएशन बिटवीन कॉग्निटिव मैच्योरिटी एंड मॉरल मैच्योरिटी. यस, ऑफ कोर्स, अकॉर्डिंग टू कोलबर्ग्स थ्योरी. जस्ट वॉच my video on Kohlberg's theory. I wanted to explain here, but the video will be extend. So cognitive development also shown by the child. That's why and moral maturity also they have shown. That's why this theory perfectly, this option is perfect for this question. So first one, the zone of proximal development refers to. Okay, what do you mean by zone of proximal development? Means whenever the child is doing some task, after certain time he will stop, he will stuck at there. So whenever you give the guidance, okay, so that will be the zone of proximal development to do that, to complete that task. So let's see the options. The phase when maximum development is possible. Second, the developmental phase when a child takes complete responsibility for learning. A context in which child can almost perform a task on their own with the right level of support. And the fourth one, the point is learning when support can be withdrawn. नहीं, ये नहीं आएगा, support can be withdrawn. Fourth one option नहीं आएगा. We are giving the support in zone of proximal development. So हमारा option है third option. Last question. An androgynous personality means what? Refers to men with feminine traits, has a balance of what are generally considered masculine and feminine traits, tend to assertive and arrogant, adheres to stereotypical gender roles prevalent in the society. Okay, this question directly I can tell you the option is second option is its correct answer. Androgynous personality, you need to by heart this. What is the androgynous? The meaning, personality meaning. It has the balance of what are generally considered masculine and feminine traits. Masculine है लेकिन feminine traits show कर रहा है. So that is the androgynous personality. Okay. So in this way we have solved 10 questions from 2018 paper 1. Okay, I'll bring one more video on the remaining questions. Thank you for watching.